Hello everyone, Dr. Finitivus here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last time we got reunited with some more of our classmates, and then we had to had to head back. So yeah, well, right now we're trying to figure out who are we supposed to talk to. Oh, over here. I do have some people with me, so please sign in.
Hey, it's me, Goku. So, how are you enjoying?
You went up a rank. Here's a little something from the guild.
Is the game gonna continue interrupting us?
Nice work.
Probably.
Jesus.
You did all right, I guess.
Goodness. So I was gonna say, how are you enjoying my old shoe being on you, Finn?
Well, at first it felt weird, but I guess, let's just say I got used to it. I mean, I have to for a year anyway, so...
Right. Most of the people have different outfits.
Yeah, we've customized them, and surprisingly, we started off with just Reen, and now we almost have everyone.
Let's see. So far, we have that Gaius, Millium. Alyssa looks quite distinct. Outfit.
Oh, he's finally better. At least able to walk around, at least.
Good.
Why does this remind me of you and Chi-Chi and Gohan?
I guess that makes the most sense. At least nowadays, Chi-Chi hasn't been as as she was.
Alright, so we can only take 2 people and 1 support, so who are we taking?
Guess V should be first. Another one should actually, since we need a healer, definitely, Elliot.
And now we have to...
For support, Eric, since he actually still likes her. I guess for this one, let's take Toval, actually.
Alright. There we go.
At least more people will be able to protect this place while those 4 are away.
Mm-hmm.
Finn, what are these notes? A brand new experiment from Team Brainiacs.
Oh, yeah, they're working on something because they ended up getting Cell's DNA.
What do you mean,
if you remember back when Cell was here... Yeah, one of them grabbed Cell's DNA and is working on an experiment with his DNA.
Project I can't even say the word. What's this name, anyways?
That is for you to find out. Don't strain yourself.
I guess I might have to call one of the get one of the gammas.
I think Gamma 2 should be around.
Let me go find them. There's that Ballamore again. Here we go. To the spirit path again.
Yeah, because we gotta get the other classmates.
Yep. So that is it. I guess that essentially means there's only 3 more left.
Well, classmates wise, but we also have to get the teacher.
Alright, so.
Oh yeah, NASA was a part of something today. Come in.
I think. Finally, that was some really good. That was really good food. Thank you for telling me about the food place, Dr. Ventinus.
Mm-hmm.
Gamma 2, hey. Either again too. So question. Could you read this name? I'm kind of straining myself a bit on the name. Experiments Ozonos. Huh. Who came up with the name Ozonos?
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Really? I just moved over an inch and something attacked me. Stupid.
I think that was a scorpion.
Bring it on!
That does not look like a scorpion to me.
Here's a performance especially for you.
Note to self, change the glasses.
You've been a wonderful audience. Is everybody okay? I did it!
Oh, got a craft. Lullaby 2.
Alright, before we continue, we gotta change the,
Anyway, I guess... Anyway, you were saying, Naruto was a part of something today?
Yeah, he met, he went to another universe and met someone, and, he was a part of, their, finale of the first game, actually.
Wait, was that from... How did Naruto find his way to that kingdom frequency?
Naruto champ.
He interacted with, with him and they ended up talking, and he ended up going to his universe.
Also, I see
House
that
was neutralized.
I see
Mr. Safe?
that it took that Kingdom guy a few attempts to beat the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
Great!
Hey, level 54.
Mm-hmm.
And I rewatched some of Nozzle's, a little bit of Nozzle's stuff. He said that
we're on the highway now.
one of the parts,
We'll need to turn right to reach the town then.
he said that, it's a lot easier to gain a lot more levels in, this game compared to the first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, how's your brother and his
I
student
can
doing?
totally see myself getting lost in this.
They've been doing pretty good. They've been getting back to their training.
I'm pretty sure that kid's gonna be quite powerful, especially the fact that his father, because his father is a god in this universe. So we might end up getting another guest here shortly.
I'm guessing it's going to probably be the Ozonos experiment. I'm still trying to figure out who came up with that name, anyways.
It wasn't me. I'm guessing you yourself worked on another person of that Ozonos experiment? While that was going, yeah, I was working on something else. Oh, it's Klaus. Oh, so they are here. They are just, Miles.
Miles? What the?
That's not Miles.
Receptionist Miles. I guess that's another person. Which, how has that little fox been?
He got exiled.
What do you mean,
Banished. Scourge pretty much exiled him.
I guess universe-wise, the Miles we know is, from a different universe is, still ruling over his kingdom.
Yeah, that one is, still fine. He's just been having to deal with, the fact that, the fact of the matter is that it's almost the anniversary of that Scourge's death.
I know my fair share. I once died before the Kai was able to bring me back. So, I know, too bad, someone who's died before because of natural causes, or if someone has already killed them before, they can't be brought back once more, sadly.
Right.
My guess is from what Dr. Hedo and my brother has told me is that it will cause the flow of the timeline to be altered if they were to be brought back.
That's a possibility.
Regardless if they brought back or not, they would still essentially die because of natural causes. And also, I apologize about our term, different laws of the universe, and sorry about you having a different mindset when you entered our universe, Finn.
Nah, it's fine. I'm not used to... I wanted to explore it because of the fact that that's what Nazo did, but I didn't...
What a pain.
You might want to be careful.
You look awfully happy about seeing Emma again soon, though.
Different universe means it can alter what you can view and feel, pretty much.
Well, I mean, how was I supposed to know that I had to be careful what I say while I'm in your universe, or even flip?
Yeah, the first time when you go to different universes, your mind can essentially be a bit fuzzy during day one, but over time your mind can essentially you would have to, if you were to spend like time in that universe, you would have to let your mind be accustomed to which universe you basically go to. Reason why our minds don't get altered here is mainly because of of my experience, including Vegeta's, even Broly's. Which I at some point need to bring Broly here. I just don't know if he would.
Laura! Emma!
Is that a cryptid?
Come, Emma. We'll fight with all we have.
Right!
Wow!
Looks like
Those
a
have definitely gotten in stronger. What the?
Now, Laura! Of course! Be gone!
Oh, her ultimate.
They did that by themselves.
Yes, I guess it makes the most sense. They have gotten stronger.
Whoa! I can't believe they beat a cryptid all on their own.
Man, Laura's gotten even stronger.
Emma's no slouch either. Her powers never cease to amaze. Looks like they didn't need our help after all.
They're not out of the woods yet!
Look sharp! Something big's coming!
Another one?
It's a lizard this time.
What is that?
Where did it come from?
Laura! Emma!
Am I imagining things?
Reen! Celine! We can explain after we've taken care of things here.
We'll back you two up. Ready?
We're right here with you, Laura.
I can't believe you're here. Very well. Then lend me your strength.
Let's go, everyone!
Here we go.
Watch out!
I'll handle it.
Gather on my blade!
Oh, I definitely want to see Laura and
Okay.
Emma's ultimate.
Here goes! Overdrive! Here I go! Filthy dance! What's that?
My turn! Now's our chance!
You're done! My turn. Now.
Got you!
Too slow. Rise, great towers! Lord Valkyrian! Rest in peace.
Okay, not as impressive.
Leave this to me. Behold the light of the Arcade School. Radiant Wall.
Okay, hers is impressive,
My
but
turn.
not as impressive as,
Let's move! Now's our chance!
You're done.
As it's not as impressive as my cactus claims. Where is he?
Here I go!
she's back at,
I'll handle it.
the place, because we couldn't bring
I go.
everyone.
Onward.
So she's back at Reen's place.
Try.
Too slow. Okay.
Alright, we took that one down.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Also, that round's also new. What's with the blue thing?
That's called an overdrive.
Cannon level 2. Nice. Level 2. Oh, roll. Nice. I guess what reminds me, you think it's easier to get stuff here in the second game compared to the first, or do you think it's still as difficult?
So far it's easy, but we haven't gotten through the game yet.
Finally.
Yeah. I can't sense anything else here now. You guys okay?
Yeah.
It's really you, isn't it? You're all here. Of course it's us.
I don't know what to say. This is all so sudden. Still, I'm happy to see you're well, Reem. I'm genuinely lost for words. I've never considered myself as the sort to cry at reunions like these, but clearly I was mistaken.
Laura.
I'm really sorry for making you worry about me. And I can't possibly thank you enough for fighting on so that we could see each other again like this.
There's no need to apologize, Reem. I swore to fight as Class 7's. No. As your sword, I swore that my blade would not be broken until it returned to your side. And I swear now to continue upholding every word I've said, with Adios as my witness.
Thanks. I really am glad to see you're alright. And the same goes for you too, Emma.
I feel the same way. I can hardly believe that this is actually happening. The day's finally come where we can all be together again. It all feels like a wonderful dream.
A wonderful dream, huh? Well, fortunately, this isn't a dream. These might be tough times for Erebonia, but we're persevering. That perseverance is what brought us together again. And the fact that we found each other makes everything we've been through along the way worth it.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. But I know that I wouldn't have been able to come this far if not for you.
Me?
You accepted me despite everything. Knowing that gave me the courage to keep going. If not for that courage, I doubt I would be here now. I'm truly grateful to you, Reen.
You've really grown strong, Emma.
Wait, Emma! Oh, thank you, Celine. Thank you for all the support you've given my classmates. And thank you for coming all the way here with them to see me. Oh, please, it was nothing. But I'm glad you're okay, I guess. At least I won't end up astray. Celine, there's nothing wrong with being honest about your feelings, you know. Aww, she's so happy.
Boy, does it feel great to be together again.
Right.
Well, I think we're all done here,
You guys
yeah?
are still missing one.
And there's no sign of any more cryptids here. So how about we get cozy back in town?
Count me in. You guys are fine with that too, right?
That's fine by me. We can tell you more about what we've been doing since we parted ways.
Then we're off to the pier.
I would say the hardest thing for me I've had to get used to is is sleeping. Because that wasn't an easy thing to get used to, having a shoe on the side of your body like that.
Well, I mean, we can... look at the bright side. And at least in the year's time, by the third game, you'll at least be able to officially take off and give it back to me.
Yep. But as we know, that might not happen right away because of how long this game is, from what Nazo told me.
Yeah. But I guess unlike Nazo, though you'll be able to get it more quick.
Again, we are making a lot more quicker progress than he is, but
Emma?
What's wrong?
I feel like I should have told you so many things a long time ago. About me and Celine, and about Divine Knights and Awakeners.
Does that mean you're ready to tell us now?
Yes, I am. It's time to finally fulfill the promise I made to you during the after party. Well, if you're sure. I imagine you've heard some of this from Celine already, but still. Enrolling at Thor's was originally part of my duty as one of the Hexen clan. It's a clan of witches that traces its origins far back into the past.
wow.
What kind of duty would have you enroll at a military academy?
It's one that's been passed down through our clan for a long, long time. We must watch over the fragments of the great powers sealed deep underground and observe whatever comes to pass regarding them, just as it did for many others before her. That duty fell to Emma as well.
When you say the great power, you mean Valimar, right? Did both of you know about the Divine Knights this whole time?
We knew of their existence, yes, as well as the fact that they choose an Awakener. And that their chosen Awakener will be drawn into an unavoidable battle.
Oh, that sucks.
No.
Just because you had the potential to become one, you were drawn into a great conflict against your will. And not just you, Reen. The rest of us have become secondary contractors. And yet I couldn't say or do anything for you. I couldn't even give you a simple word of warning. What right do I have to call myself your classmate after failing all of you like that?
Emma, you didn't fail us at all.
Emma, you're not going to say what I think you're going to say, are you? I'm sure this isn't what you want to hear after coming all this way to find me. But this is where we should part ways.
Emma. You said it yourself back in the old schoolhouse. You said Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer, right?
I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
We all come from different backgrounds, and we all had things we were maybe scared to. Or Crow has his past, you have yours. I have this strange power of mine that I've carried with me for as long as I can remember.
Crow.
That doesn't directly relate to the Divine Knights in
Stop
any way,
bringing
does it?
him up. I would...
No, though there's always the
If
possibility
I
it may be
even
one of the
heard a
reasons why
word
you were
of him,
chosen.
I'm going to refine
I know plenty about
Erebonia
witches and
again
their
and
history,
blast us
but none
sucker
of
for
that
next
gives me a
week.
clue as to what your powers could be.
Alright then. The point is that even after learning I had this monstrous power within me, you all accepted me without a second thought. I feel that I'm a part of Class 7 as much as anyone else, and I'm proud to say I am too. Class 7 is only the best there is because it has every one of us in it. Me, Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Thea, Machias, Eustace, Gaius, Milliam, Crow, and you, Emma. You're not an exception.
Remove Crow and put us in there.
Without you, our class wouldn't be what it is. Just like it wouldn't be if any one of us
Remove
weren't
Crow
part
and
of it.
put Sarah at least. Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, Reen. What he said.
So I don't want to hear you say anything like that ever again. We want you right where you are, guiding me, guiding all of us, and not just as a witch, but as the kind class president and caring friend you always have been.
Goodness! How can I possibly refuse when you put it like that? Alright then. I can't deny the ancient knowledge that I possess, or my position as a witch. But I always want to remain the same Emma Milstein of Class 7 that I have been since the day I joined Thor's. So please, let me stay at your side.
Of course.
That goes without saying.
We wouldn't want it any other way.
Class 7 really isn't Class 7 without you in it.
Yep.
Wow, I think that wraps things up nicely. Perfect timing, too. I can see Legram coming into view. You guys ready to...
What's that?
Is that an airship?
It's coming from the sky to the west.
Is that?
Oh, shoot.
Whoa, no.
That's not good.
It's heading towards Graham itself. Oh no.
An Alliance airship? Wait, that's commanding officer ship too. Indeed. Well, it seems we have ourselves some visitor.
My apologies for the unexpected arrival. I should have sent word. I am Aurelia Le Guin of the Noble Alliance. I wish to make a brief visit to the territory of Viscount Arcade.
Oh boy.
Hooray, more of the villains decided to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how does that make sense? How is an airship like that floating?
I don't know.
My guess is they have something that keeps them afloat. That's my guess, at least. Great. Something tells me we'll have to deal with those two.
Maybe in the future.
It's a pleasure to see you again, your ladyship. And a pleasure to meet you as well, Brigadier General.
We were simply in the area, so we thought we might drop by and pay you a visit. It's been quite some time since we last met. I was hoping to take the opportunity to apologize to my master for not staying in touch. But I see that won't be possible.
Unfortunately so.
I wouldn't have minded setting eyes on the famous Radiant Blade Master, but I suppose I'll have to be content with meeting his daughter.
I'm honored, General.
Wow. Don't talk to Nazo's girl
I can't
like
believe
that.
they're here.
Otherwise he's gonna get knocked upside the head by Nazo.
They seem to be provincial army officers.
They're really intimidating.
Their names are General Aurelia Le Guin and Brigadier General Wallace Bardius. They're said to be the two strongest generals in the provincial armies.
Yeah, I don't think there are many people interested in martial arts who don't know about them. Brigadier General Bardius is otherwise known as the Black Whirlwind. He's known for his unparalleled spearmanship. From what I've heard, he has Nord blood running through him too.
Oh, I see.
Actually, he does kind of remind me of Gaius.
He seems pretty strong.
A number of warriors from Nord were said to have fought with Emperor Dreichels during the War of the Lions. Perhaps he's a descendant of theirs?
Yeah, that makes sense. As for the woman with him, she's generally known as the Golden Rakshasa. She's also a countess and head of the Le Guin family, as well as commander of the La Mer Provincial Army. And hard as it is to believe, I've heard she's a practitioner of both the Arcade and Vander schools of swordsmanship.
Oh, shoot.
So she... Wow. So... Oh, shoot.
What?
Wasn't the Vander school practiced by the guardians of the Imperial family?
Is she even human?
The two of them are both key figures in the Alliance. What are they doing in a neutral region like this, though?
Still, it won't do to have you standing around here. Allow me to show you to my father's office. Klaus, would you prepare some tea?
Oh, there's no need to concern yourself with that. Seeing that the Viscount isn't here gave us all the information that we needed.
What might you be suggesting?
Be at ease. We didn't come to criticize anyone for the Crimson Wing's appearance near Trista. Still, it's always good to know who you're fighting against. The way I see it, you're continuing to remain neutral now. But if it came to it, you wouldn't be afraid to take up arms for your personal sense of justice.
There's no need to be hasty. We have more than enough opponents to be going on with. For now, let's focus on drawing out Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex. We can't allow Rufus to be the only one making any major achievements.
True enough.
It would please me so if you were to fight under me one day, too. I believe you have the potential to surpass even me, given sufficient practice.
I am honored that you would say so. However, my swordsmanship is inexperienced at best. I wouldn't dare presume to have the potential to surpass anyone at this stage. I would ask that you wait until I can at least best my father in a duel before making that invitation.
Then wait I shall. I look forward to the day. With that, I believe it's time we took our leave.
Perhaps so. I was hoping you would introduce us to your friends, but they seem to be feeling rather shy.
Oh.
Don't you
Teasing them,
dare
are you?
even say that!
Well, I'm sure we'll have the opportunity one day. I sense great potential within them.
As do I.
I apologize for being unable to do anything to make your visit more comfortable. Klaus, please escort them.
As you wish, milady.
Come to think of it, perhaps you wouldn't mind joining me in a battle before I depart. I haven't had the joy in quite some time.
I hardly think an old man such as myself would prove to be a worthy opponent to one of your strength, General.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. You haven't let your guard down for a second since I stepped into Legram.
Oh no.
Laura!
Laura!
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that. It took all that I had not to be overwhelmed by their sheer presence.
I'm not surprised. We could feel it well enough ourselves, and we weren't even in the room.
That didn't stop them from noticing us, though.
My fur was on end the whole time.
I almost let out a little yelp when they mentioned us.
I wonder who'd win between them and Zeno and Leo.
Just goes to show how many skilled people there are in the Alliance. With guys like that on the front lines and Rufus Alborea behind the scenes, we can't afford to underestimate them.
All very true. Still, that's no reason to give up now. We need to keep pressing on. And on that note, I think it's about time we left ourselves. Let's go and bring back Eustace. And once we've done that, then we can decide what we're going to do and who we're going to be fighting against.
Indeed.
Then let's start heading to Boreahard.
Hang on, what time is it? Shouldn't that experiment could have been here by now? What's taking the experiment so long exactly?
Probably hasn't woken up from its cryo sleep yet.
What the heck is, cryo sleep? Let's just say short version, essentially. Oh, you learned the majority of our overdrive. Nice. Cryo sleep is basically in the stasis of before waking up, essentially.
Should have gotten here a little earlier.
Guessing you were checking on the experiment to see if it's almost ready for it to wake up?
It should have woken up by now. I don't know what's going on with it.
Oh, that might be it, and... Oh. That Elfin wasn't expecting. I guess it was finally time for me to finally wake up. Pleasure to meet you, Dr. Finna Tevis. Oh, so that must be the experiment.
Yep.
Designated. Goku. Chances of victory. 0.001%. And when it earthquake too much,
I'll handle
little thing.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Emma, 2. Why is it talking in monologues?
I did it!
You need to take that up with, the others.
I'm guessing it's, I'm guessing that's how Ozonos was created.
That's my guess. I wasn't fully around when he was made.
And somehow you were, a part of, being the experiment for Team Brainiacs in the first place.
Yes, but I was doing my own experiment during the time that you were being made.
Yes. And in the basic sense, I am essentially the DNA of Azen the Hedgehog, Nicole the Hololynx.
We didn't go past this point last time, did we?
No, but this way leads to Berea Heart.
We'll need to stay alert the closer we get then. Please, take care around that one.
Hostile spotted.
Here I go!
Not more. I'll handle it.
Here I go!
That was easy.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Way too easy. Also, Also, I just noticed, whatever this Osnos experiment is, he has quite a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Done.
Looking good.
Well, you got to do
He got to a level 66 and he's wearing a devil outfit. That's funny.
Wow. Yes, it is. And also in a basic sense, it makes the most sense because
Stay on guard, everyone. That's no ordinary foe.
Watch out! This isn't my turn.
My turn.
Leave this to me! I leave this to you.
Leave it to me.
Here I go. Too slow. My turn.
There we go.
My turn.
Now! You're done! My turn.
Got you!
Easy.
Absolute victory.
Nice fighting, Fee.
We gotta get to this Berea Hard area.
The stress of getting to Berea Hard. 10%. Wow. Now we have monologues. Like, this new experiment you guys made it's definitely quite smart.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how I would fare against my Super Saiyan Blue. Chances of victory. Base form. 7%. So I guess that essentially means
We'll have to fight our way. I'll handle it.
Sure thing. They're off balance. Let's get them.
Leave it to me. Understood.
All right. Good work, you guys.
I did it!
There we go. We leveled up. Why is Berea Hard's trees, yellow?
Searching. It's because of the autumn. I'm a day in this area. Huh. Oh, basically autumn leaves.
Yep. Wow, we had to walk a long way.
Halt! Are you travelers?
You could say that, yes.
We came here from Legram. Would it be possible for us to enter the city?
What, on foot? Not every day we see guys like you. Why didn't you just use the train?
We would have loved to, but it was just too long of a wait. Thanks to the new regulations, there are barely any trains running anymore. It was actually faster to get here on foot.
Well, if you say so. You can enter, but we're going to need to check if any of you are on our wanted list first.
We still have reason to believe that there are people out there plotting against the Noble Alliance. We can't be too careful. Let's see. Where's that list?
This isn't good.
Emma, I know. Excuse me. Could I ask you to look into my eyes for a moment, please?
Huh? That's an odd request.
Oh!
What the?
Huh?
We're just common travelers, and we aren't on that list of yours, which means we can pass, right?
Why are you still standing there? Go along inside.
Just don't go causing any trouble, unless you want to find yourselves arrested.
Thank you very much. Shall we be going?
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Next, we should definitely change, Aurora and Emma's clothes next time we get control of Green again.
Yep. Because we need to see what clothing they can wear.
Designated on how much time it will take. Designated. It will take approximately a couple of minutes, if not it's 10 minutes from now. Definitely after this, I want to take a thing up about on the new experiments. I definitely want to test it out for myself.
Right.
Besides, I'm pretty sure that its mode is quite interesting.
The Noble Alliance's advantage in this war remains overwhelming as always. Rufus has achieved much in his position as Chief of Staff as well. But the fact remains, that fool Cayenne is still the one with the most influence and power. Something must be done about this. But what? How?
So that was your line of thinking when you sent those Jaegers to Ymir, was it? You moved to take Princess Alphen into your custody and use her to replace Duke Cayenne as Supreme Commander of the Alliance.
Do you have something you want to say to me, Eustace? You seem very unhappy about the fact I sent him to the hometown of one of your classmates.
Not at all, Father. However, I do believe my brother also expressed disapproval of those actions. I humbly ask that you think twice before interfering with any neutral powers in the future.
And I would suggest you think twice before involving yourself in matters that are of no concern to you. Focus on the work you have been given, and leave me to do mine.
I apologize for speaking out of turn.
I must think of something that will allow me to seize his position. I can't allow that pompous halfwit to call himself the Alliance's Supreme Commander for a moment longer. I may need to reconsider how Rufus should be acting in his position as well.
Oh, now we know where Eustace is at.
Yep.
Being held
Prisoner by his own goddamn father. Doesn't look like she's got a lot of outfits.
I guess we can put on those casuals. The first casuals. Those look the most good on her.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like she's going to a wedding.
Knowing Nazo, he would want me to put her in that, so...
Yep.
Looks like we have to go around and talk to people. Or is it talking to shops that we have to do?
Calculating. Best course of action is to talk to some of the shopkeepers.
Oh boy.
Oh,
We have to
speaking
do
of-
more talking.
Oh, speaking of questions, hey, what's this? Who was the first person to come up with your name? Examinating. The person that gave me Osnos, the Chimera, was Zeke, the Hedgewolf. So Zeke was the one who picked out the name.
Well, then, there you go. You'll have to deal with it.
And another question is, how long will the whole monologue, or, you know, how, could you tell me how long it would take for us to get used to the monologue voice? Calculating. Will take approximately a week from now until you and Goku get used to this voice. Wow, that's quite impressive.
I didn't put no knowledge of the future in him. It must have been.
Calculating the person who essentially and gave me that option was Xenix, the Grey Wolf.
Curse you, Xenex.
So,
I'm gonna have a long talk with that boy when he gets here.
and I guess the final question is, who carefully designed each experiment? Calculating. It's best to save that for another time.
In other words, it's classified.
Yes, Dr. Finna Tives. So you're kind of pulling what I said to King Piccolo. Okay.
I hardly doubt he would know who that is.
Calculating. So, research has been designated for King Piccolo. My guess is Ozonos only knows knowledge of this universe, not the other ones yet.
Most likely.
Calculating on the next goal and destination. Their objective. Go to the Dragon Ball Z universe. I guess, I guess that's one of the objectives that it's been given. That's my guess.
Most likely. But we might as well warn him now that he doesn't make the same mistake I did.
Just giving a heads up, little buddy, little experiment. You'll have to be very careful.
careful what you say in that universe.
Calculating a success rate of saying things. It's a small chance of a 0.1%.
Okay then. We're just trying to warn you, because otherwise you could end up like what I ended up doing and being stupid.
Calculating. My rate of going stupid is at a 0.000.
I guess this is the hold?
0%.
It's awfully spacious for one.
My guess is
that treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
My guess is in terms of the experiment, it'll be I guess it'll be more accustomed to adapting to the universe it's basically in.
Oh boy.
That's my guess is it's had to do something with that. With that Zeke guy that he brought up, probably.
Most likely.
You certainly took your time.
Hey, the man of the hour.
Eustace!
I suspected it was you.
Now we got another outfit to change, yay!
Hey.
How long did you intend to make me wait? I have wondered whether you would even bother to show up.
I think that's partly your fault for making us go through all that trouble to get to you.
There are eyes everywhere in this city. It would have drawn too much attention for you to come here directly. That was just my way of looking out for you. Perhaps you could try thanking me.
At least you're well. That's what matters. It really is great to see you again, Eustace.
The same to you. I'm impressed you were able to overcome the many ordeals you've no doubt faced to make it this far. But should I be surprised, I wonder? I've always had high expectations of you.
I doubt I would have been able to come this far if not for everyone's help, though. Still, thanks, Eustace.
And there we have it. All of Class 7's finally back together. Congrats, guys.
Except
Thank
for
you so
one
much.
person, and that's
You've been a tremendous part of making this happen.
Stein.
Thank you.
I haven't the foggiest idea what a bracer is doing here, but I suppose it doesn't matter right now.
I'm guessing, just like me
Eustace?
and you, Finn, from the first game, is my guess is,
I've been kept abreast of your activities through the Noble Alliance's information network. So I'm well aware you've been fighting their forces across the land using that ash-colored knight of yours. As well as the fact that you've chosen not to ally yourselves with the Imperial Army, but instead fight as a third faction.
Oh, has word of Valimar been getting around that much?
That said, I didn't arrange for us to meet like this just to see one another again. I did so that I could make the difference between our respective positions crystal clear.
What do you mean?
I see. You have no intention of coming with us.
What?
This is a joke, right?
You surely saw this coming. I'm the son of one of the most influential figures in the Noble Alliance. And as I imagine you're already aware, I've been assisting him and his provincial army in fighting this war.
Well, we know, but...
Is this what you believe to be your duty as a noble?
Meanwhile, my brother is acting as the Alliance Force's chief of staff. And as for my father, he was responsible for hiring Jaegers to attack Ymir.
Alright.
Which is not only your home, but the home of all the kind-hearted people who welcomed me with open arms earlier in the year. I can only apologize If I'd returned home earlier, then perhaps... No. I don't even have the right to do that much. Yet with that in mind, it should be clear that we can't go back to the way things were. The gulf between us is simply too vast to be filled. Our paths have parted. That is reality.
This can't be the only way.
It doesn't have to be like this,
I will guarantee you safe passage out of the city. If you deem it necessary, I can even have you escorted out by car. However, once you're out, we can no...
Eustace. I can understand why you feel somewhat responsible for what happened in Ymir. I can understand why you, as an Alborea, feel as though certain things are inherently expected of you. Actually, I should probably tell you that Dad woke up the other day. All that's left is for him to get his stamina back now. He'll make a full recovery.
That's good news. I would have liked to pay him a visit myself. But, with circumstances as they are...
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not telling you that to make you feel guilty. I'm telling you because I don't want that to be your reason for what you're doing.
Pardon?
What I want to know is what you want to do, and the path you want to take. If you want to help your family because you agree with the ideals of the Noble Alliance, I won't stop you. But if that's not what you want to do, if you're only helping because you feel like you have to for whatever reason, if you're doing it because you feel responsible for what happened to my dad, which, by the way, you aren't, or if you're doing it because as much as you want to come with us, you feel like you don't have the right to, then you're nothing more than a coward who's running away. And I don't believe that's how a real Erebonian noble should act. They should do what they believe is right, and do it with pride. If Dad was here now, he'd say the same thing.
Rean? That's kinda harsh.
We're only students, still learning more about the world around us. Alone, we don't have the experience or knowledge to go around proposing solutions to the conflicts in this country, not to the war going on around us, nor to the class divides that started it. But that's alone, and that's why I think we all need to come together as a class again. We're all inexperienced, but we all come from different backgrounds and social standings, and we each have unique experiences to share. It's only by pulling those together that we can overcome whatever life throws at us. It's worked for us during every one of our field studies. Why wouldn't it work now?
He's right, Eustace.
Indeed. Rean had to remind me of that too, you know.
It's always nerve-wracking for those of us who have to watch you pull crazy stunts all the time, I hope you know.
Ain't that the truth?
I see my suspicions were dead on. No matter the circumstances, you've always been the one to blow away my hesitations.
Then you'll come with us?
Still, no matter what you say, I am an Alborea, and as such I have duties and responsibilities to fulfill. If you are determined not to back down, then we will have to settle this with a duel, just as you and Crow did 1 month ago.
A duel?
Follow me, Rean. Our destination is Aurochs Canyon. There we shall settle this matter once and for all.
Oh boy.
Well, I wasn't counting on this. I'd only intended to gather information on the Crimson Wings, and yet here I am, bearing witness to such a compelling scene. I've no duty to report anything I see to Duke Alborea, but I suppose there isn't any harm in watching how things unfold.
Do what you want. I don't care. I'll just go kill time in town or something.
Oh no! Not this time. You're coming with me, and that's that. I'm here to support you, not babysit you. You're the one with a number, not me.
Fine, fine. What a pain. That arts user looks like he can put up a decent fight at least.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to race, I'm guessing.
Isn't this Angelica's bike?
I thought she entrusted it to you after she withdrew, Ring.
What in the world is it doing here?
I made use of my family's influence to have it brought here from the academy. Since then, it's been left in the hands of a skilled mechanic, so it's been well maintained. You will be riding that for our duel.
You mean our duel will be a race between me on this bike and you on that horse?
Oh boy.
Partially. The finish line will be the plateau where we fought that monster during our field study.
You boy.
Once there, we shall begin a sword fight to determine the victor. Whoever arrives first will therefore have the advantage of more time to prepare.
Oh, we did stuff like that back in the Corps too. We called them chase battles. You had to make good use of the terrain to win.
That does sound quite similar to what I had in mind.
Okay, I understand what we're going to do.
You boy.
So if I win, you're coming with us, right? You're not backing out?
Correct. In the unlikely event that you defeat me, I will concede and go with you. But know this, I have absolutely no intention of holding back. That bike of yours may have the advantage in terms of speed, but I know this area like the back of my hand. Do not expect this to be an easy battle.
Oh, I won't. I'll be coming at you with all I've got.
They're way too fired up about this.
We'll have to simply stand aside and see what unfolds.
Right. We'll go and take up places along the course to watch.
Guess I'll handle giving the signal to begin. I won't go trying to cheat or anything, though, so don't worry.
That works for me. How about you, Eustace?
Very well. Let's begin.
You boy. Let's see.
Here we go.
Go get him.
I won't let you down.
This is gonna be a little tricky, cause, oh boy.
I'm ready, Eustace.
As am I. Now demonstrate to me the strength of your resolve.
All right, let's get started. Is it 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1, go!
We almost beat him, it's just that we just haven't been able to do it yet.
Go, go!
Take a left here.
Use this path here. Everyone's really into this.
There we go. Finally.
Yes!
After 4 attempts.
Your performance was admirable, I'll admit.
The advantage is mine, Eustace. Let's settle this once and for all.
No matter. A handicap like this will hardly pose a problem for me. Come at me, Reen!
Let's do this!
Yeah, we gotta fight him.
Come at me with... Here I go! Now's our chance! Be gone! Let's move!
Come on.
Let's move! Let's move!
Come on.
My turn! Marcus, activate! Yeah!
Oh, Jesus.
I won't give up! Huh. Scatter on my blade!
Let's see if we can beat him. Oh!
Marcus, activate!
No. No. He healed.
My turn!
We nearly had him.
Let's move!
This isn't...
That's that. Let's keep moving.
There we go.
That barely counts as experience.
Yeah.
Looks like I win this one.
I should have expected no less. It's hard to believe how much your swordsmanship has improved in such a short period of time.
Quite interesting swordsmanship.
Don't sell yourself short, Eustace. If I'd held back even a little, I'd be the one kneeling on the ground right now. Your skills really shone through, both in the race and our duel.
I can't pretend to have held back either. The victory is well and truly yours, Reen.
Reen,
Are you both alright?
And of course they show up right after the duel.
Oh, hey guys.
Reen! Eustace!
Looks like we've got a winner.
The verdict should be plainly obvious.
Yeah, I managed to scrape through. It was pretty close though.
Was it?
Does that mean you'll come back with us?
I fought with all my might. I performed to the very best of my abilities, holding nothing back. And even then, I couldn't compare to your strength and resolve. With that, I have no more reservations. The path I should take is the same as yours.
About time. We're happy to have you with us, of course. We'll find the answers we seek together. And together, we'll bring Crow back too.
You can count on me.
I'll bring him
Starting
back.
today,
Crow,
I am a member of Class 7
0%.
once again.
Let's not bring him back.
I'll show my father and brother just how I believe one bearing the name Alberea should live.
I guess I know what part of the experiment you did, Penitibus.
Yep.
I feel embarrassed just watching you two. There's nothing to feel embarrassed about. This is just part of how we are as a class.
There are some things you learn only by directly confronting those you care about. I know this much from experience. You and I both know a thing or two about that, don't we, Fee?
Sure do.
Well, with one obvious exception, you finally got all of Class 7 back together again. Which means it's probably time to start thinking about what to do next.
I wouldn't celebrate your paltry victory just yet.
Come
was that?
on, no, but can't we just have it
Up there.
be over and done with instead of playing someone else?
Who are they?
One of them is wearing armor.
Crap.
Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. I'm afraid I've come to thoroughly put a damper on your reunion. I hope you don't mind.
We do. Get off.
She knows us?
Just who are you?
It wouldn't hurt to introduce myself, I suppose. I am a lady after all.
Duvally?
My name is Duvally. I'm the head knight of the Stahlritter, an esteemed group led by Ouroboros' 7th Anguis in all her glory. And it is by her order that I have come here today.
You're with Ouroboros? The 7th Anguis? You can't mean the Steel Maiden.
Ugh, looks like our luck just ran out.
Might I ask if the Stahlritter is somehow related to the Eisenritter? The name is eerily similar. Even their only difference in name is related, with iron and steel being two metals.
Oh, you're the Arseid, aren't you? Are you curious? I'll bet you are. Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Pardon?
Does it bug you? Does it? Your curiosity is going to build and build and eat away at you until you can't even sleep at night. Sucks to be you.
I don't like this girl at all.
Is she really with Ouroboros?
I'm not quite that curious. I wouldn't want to pressure you into discussing something you aren't comfortable sharing.
Hold on a minute. There's no point in pretending you don't care. I know full well you do.
She doesn't act like it, but there's no doubting she's extremely powerful.
So it seems. And the guy with her's a complete monster as far as pure power goes, too.
Leaving that aside for the moment, I've already introduced myself. It's only proper for you to... Ugh! Why are you still up there? Get down here right this instant!
What do you need me for? You can handle him just fine yourself.
Oh, for goodness sake! You're supposed to be number one! Would it kill you to even put the tiniest bit of effort into your job?
Wow.
Number one?
And he's an enforcer just like Sharon and Phantom Thief B. Okay, you win. Arguing with you's gonna end up taking more effort than actually fighting. And you, Bracer, might be worth my time. That race before was kind of fun to watch.
McBurn?
The name's McBurn. Some call me the Almighty Conflagration. And talk is cheap. I hate conversations that just drag on and on. So let's skip to the good part, okay?
The power radiating from him is incredible.
What are those flames?
Oh no. That guy almost kind of reminds me of that
My swift swordsmanship was taught to me by my illustrious lord, the Steel Maiden. And you haven't a chance in hell of withstanding it.
I've gone to the trouble of coming down here. Do me a favor and try lasting a minute before you call it quits.
Your arrogance will be your undoing.
Give them everything you've got. Of course!
Oh boy.
Don't die too easy on me now.
Now, draw your weapons.
Which one should we attack first?
Calculating. calculating. First, we should go in. Here
goes!
It's
Overdrive!
Is
So you want to do McBurn?
calculating. Yes.
Now's our chance!
Come on.
Sure thing.
Time to stop!
Come on.
Here I go! Gather on my blade!
How about some of it?
I'll handle this.
Oh, okay. I see.
Too slow!
Osnos is trying to calculate.
My turn.
He's calculating to take down the strongest first.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I pushed my luck.
Guess that makes sense.
I'll handle this.
Take down the strongest first and take down the weaker one later.
Come on.
Leave this to me.
You can take a little heat, right?
Here I go!
Come on.
Eat that!
Sorry, everyone.
I wasn't strong enough.
Oh, so we had to lose.
Man, is that really what you call everything you got?
This can't be happening.
How can they be so strong?
I've never fought anyone so strong in my life. Not by a long shot.
Damn, he's tough.
Her speed was incredible, to say the least.
They don't call me Duvalie the Swift for nothing. A mere Arseid like you didn't have a chance.
Hmm? Interesting. You mixed by any chance? What are you talking about? Nothing. If you haven't noticed yourself, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you. If you haven't, it's probably not much anyway.
Huh? What do you...
Anyway, I'm out of here. You can take care of handing him over to the Duke.
You can't possibly be serious! You won't help even a teensy bit? It's a little much to handle all by myself.
Nah, I'm tired of this already. Maybe if one of them could seriously give me a run for my Mira, I'd consider it.
One run for your Mira coming right up.
Huh?
Yes!
It couldn't be.
She finally made it.
Huh?
Where did that come from?
Nice.
Looks like I was right to hurry. I wasn't expecting to find you fighting monsters of this caliber.
Your instructor, Sarah?
Yes, it's finally back.
Sorry for the wait. But don't you worry your pretty little heads none. Now that I'm here, I won't let them lay a finger on you. How could I call myself your homeroom teacher if I did?
Thanks.
You're the Purple Lightning, aren't you?
Huh. Hey, I've heard of you.
What's Sarah doing here?
I don't know what to say.
Was this your doing, Eustace?
I used a secret channel to contact her. She was to be our insurance if things took a turn for the worse.
Really?
I knew you'd still be hanging in there, Sarah.
But of course, I owe you one for taking care of them for me, Tova.
Ugh. Do you seriously want to keep fighting? Surely you don't believe you'll win because you're an A-rank bracer.
You ask me. It's not like there are any towns nearby I can burn down, so maybe it's time I stopped holding back. Black flames? Those are just like...
Hold on a moment! I know I said I wanted to help, but I'd rather you didn't set me on fire in the process.
What the devil are you doing up there?
The hell?
That sounds like...
Isn't that Duke Alberea?
Father? Arno?
Lord Eustace. Eustace, what is the meaning of this? You dare to leave a letter like that and simply disappear? Have you gone mad?
Letter?
Hey, Duke, you mind staying out of this? I was getting all fired up there before you came and ruined everything.
Silence! This has nothing to do with you.
Oh, shoot.
I will not stand for behavior like this, Eustace. You will do as I say.
No, I don't think so.
Your selfish actions will smear mud on the good Alberea name. Is that what you want?
My intentions are as I outlined in the contents of that letter. I intend to walk my own path with my classmates at my side. I have no wish to dirty the Alberea name. On the contrary, I wish to find for myself how I should live as one who bears it.
Eustace.
What is this drivel? I always knew what a mistake it was to accept you into this family.
Oh, you don't go that far.
Ew. Of all...
Come forth, Knights of Kreutzen!
Ellie, this again.
Yep.
Oh boy. Here comes trouble.
These must be the soldats from Oryx Fort.
I don't recognize that one either. It must be a new model.
They keep making new models.
Calculating. The armored soldat is called Hector.
Yeah, there goes any
Its
interest.
course of action
Have a
is
blast.
to use
See ya.
Valamar.
You always be so indifferent! Reen,
Right.
looks like it's your turn to shine.
Then...
Are you gonna call Valamar?
This is a do-or-die moment. Make it count, Reen.
Heed my call.
Valamar, the Ashen Knight!
Acknowledged.
Here he is.
An ash-colored knight? Huh. So that's the foul fiend that caused trouble for the soldiers from the Twin Dragons Bridge.
Oh, so that's the Ashen Knight?
The very same great knight that fought near Trista at that.
And I can sense even more mana coming from it now than I could then.
Its form is most impressive.
Calculating. It's because of the mana that each level that breed acquires or
Go
stronger
forth, my
Valimar
knights!
will
With them in
become.
our custody, the top spot in the Alliance is as good as mine. Show them the terrifying strength of the newest addition to our army!
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh, makes sense. Because the stronger Ring gets, the stronger Valimar gets.
Mm-hmm.
That one looks tough. Heavily armored, too. But I'm sure Valimar can take it.
Right! Let's do this! I'm counting on you, Valimar!
Understood.
All right, you ready?
Go time. Just recall that an attack.
I'll handle it.
Let's go! Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha!
It's working! Keep it up! I'll handle it.
Now! Gotcha!
That's it! Just a little more!
Block that, come on. Block that.
You're not out yet! Keep going! I'll handle it.
So annoying.
Let's go! Gotcha!
Haha.
First one is down. Now it's time for the tank.
This is bad. I'll handle it. It's working! Keep it up! That's it! Just a little more! Handle
There we go. Next.
That was a tough one.
This can't be happening. How can our new soldier be defeated?
Damn you.
It's because you miscalculated.
You think he's ready, Celine?
He should be. Reen, give us a hand, Emma. We're going to open the spirit path. Right.
A transportation spell?
Time to make our escape.
Wait! Eustace! You can't leave like this! I won't allow it!
Too bad. We're leaving.
And there's nothing you can
Farewell
do
for now,
or
Father.
say about it.
It is my dearest wish that you won't repeat the mistake you made with Ymir a second time. Or no, might I ask you to return the horse I borrowed to the mansion?
As you wish, Lord Eustace.
Wait! Wait! That is an order, Eustace!
He doesn't listen to you.
Gotta say, the majority of us made quite an impressive chimera can achieve us.
Give me a second.
Understandable.
Oh, they transferred the bike. That's kind of funny.
Yep.
Good lord.
Now everybody's finally back together. Crow, we don't need Crow. Get him out of here.
No, the game's done.
Game's over. That's it for Trails of Cold Steel 2. Hope you enjoyed. But
Welcome home, Reen. I see you were able to find the rest of your classmates.
Yeah, this is everyone.
It sure was.
Even
easy,
Reen says
but we
that's
managed.
everyone. We're done.
I'm just glad we made it back in one piece. The last part was definitely the biggest pain.
Indeed.
Regardless, we wouldn't have been able to make it here if not for you all coming to find us. Thank you.
I almost
And naturally,
forgot
that goes for you too, Celine. Yeah, whatever. It's great to see you guys again.
The winds must have been on your side.
It sounds like there was some trouble along the way, but you came back. I can't say I'm surprised to find you're in good health, though. Ill weeds grow apace, after all.
I could say the same about you. Given how useless you are at anything you can't learn from a book, part of me expected we would next meet with you behind bars. Again.
It hasn't even been 30 damn seconds and I already want to kill you.
Okay, my turn! Aw, why'd you move out of the way?
Because you were trying to hug me, obviously.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
Still, while I expected you to return with your classmates, I wasn't expecting you to bring back Sarah, too. Not that anything would ever happen to you, of course.
I didn't doubt your safe return for a moment, Lady Sarah.
Thanks, I guess.
Certainly has gotten lively around here.
It sure has. You're looking a lot better, Dad.
I'm still a ways from being back to my old self, but I'm finding it a lot easier to walk around. Sharon and Captain Claire have kindly been handling both the village's security and correspondence with the other regions, which means I can focus on my health.
We're doing nothing special, really.
We're simply glad to see your condition steadily improving.
That's not true at all. You've done so much for us, I don't even know where to begin thanking you. And Reen, I want you to know that we're both so proud of what you've accomplished. It couldn't have been easy coming this far, but you did it. You should hold your head high.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do any of it alone. It was only possible because everyone was with me.
Well, I think we've been standing out here long enough. I've had rooms prepared for you all at the Phoenix Wing, so go ahead and rest there.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that where we stayed during our last visit?
That's the one. I imagine you must all be exhausted after all that's transpired in the past few days.
The open-air bath's finally been repaired too. If you get the chance, you should enjoy a nice, relaxing bath after all your hard work.
Alright. Oh, but we can't exit yet? You serious, game?
Calculating. Will supposedly take quite a bit to exit the game.
Oh boy.
This is glad I got to finally meet Osnos today. He's become quite useful, especially a game like this. And it's probably because my guess is there's probably a lot of data that was downloaded especially for this game specifically. Calculating. The main reason why I know knowledge about Trails of Cold Steel is because of data that was bought from a saved data from the first game. So that's the reason why Osnos knows all the characters. Who left the strongest impression?
I'm coming in.
Fee.
Fee? I didn't think anyone else would come here so late at night. Sorry, I'll get out now.
No need for that. I came because I heard you were here from the manager anyway.
You did?
Feels really great being in here during winter. I bet I could take a nap here.
I suppose. Winter's my favorite time of the year to use the springs because of how relaxing it is. Wait, though. I'm not so sure it's the best idea for us to be bathing alone together, Fee. You're not bothered at all?
Why would I be? When I was in the Corps, we'd sometimes all get into a hot spring together. The guys and the girls.
Point taken. She did say that they were all like one big family. You said you came because you knew I was here, right? Any particular reason you wanted to hang out?
Because I forgot to thank you.
Thank me? Thank me for what? I don't feel like I've done anything that warrants being thanked.
You couldn't be any more oblivious if you tried, could you? I wanted to thank you for surviving all this time so that we could meet again. And for coming all the way to Keldic to get me. Crow might not be with us, but it feels like the rest of us were only able to be here now thanks to you.
Thanks to me? I don't know if I agree. Besides, all of you guys are the reason I've been able to do anything at all.
Oh, I know. Still, I think our class is only how it is because you're at its center. It's only because we could believe you'd get back on your feet that we're all here now. That's how I feel, and I know that's how everyone else feels too. So, thanks. That wasn't supposed to be funny. Maybe a little overblown, but not half as cheesy as some of the things you've said.
I'm sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. It just finally hit home that everything Elise said was true. I had no idea that everyone was thinking of me as much as they were, or that so many people were looking out for me. It just made me realize all over again how blind I've been all this time. So I couldn't help but laugh at myself.
Oh, Well, make sure you don't forget it. We're all friends, and that's not going to change anytime soon.
Don't worry, I won't. Now that Class 7 is together again, I'm sure we'll be able to go back to the Academy one day. As long as we don't give up, I know we can make that a reality. So, let's give it everything we've got.
Yeah.
Oh, level 4. How do you like that?
Which does remind me, I guess that's another question. What's else? Were you made to feel love? Calculating. I was specifically made to feel well in objectivize Team Brainiac's goals. I was not made for Okay, had to make sure.
We have 7 people to spend time with. So
So we get to choose, since he's here, why don't we let, Ozanos pick?
Well, we know if she's available, we're doing her.
Doing her first, got it.
Yep. Gotta raise fees as much as possible. Wow. Almost a level 5. Alright. Who do you guys want to do next?
Calculating. The best course of action to choose next is Captain Claire.
Well, if we can find her, let's see. Where is she? That's Sharon.
Calculating. Captain Claire is somewhere with Milliam. Oh, I see what Osnos is doing. Guess it makes a little sense, cause I like her. Wow, whoa. And Link level 3, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't forget about Eustace also.
Alright, let's do Sarah. We gotta strengthen her bond as well.
Another I would recommend to strengthen another bond with is Eustace.
What? She has another one?
What? That's something.
he in the same place?
Calculating. Majority of them are all in the same house.
Alright, so now we need to figure out who we're gonna bond with next. Because we're only gonna have 3 left.
More left to do. I guess since Nose has been picking a lot, I definitely think me and Goku should pick the next 2, and you should pick the last one, Finn.
Alright.
Thunder, stand up. Oh, Gamma, 2.
Alright.
Alright, my turn. Play Gaius. Let's go with Gaius next.
We need to go to the church for him, so...
And cancel, I guess. If you go to the Ymir Valley, it'll just send you directly to the valley.
We'll go here and look for him.
Looks like he's in the Ymir Chapel.
Oh, look at that.
That's a beautiful hawk.
Mm-hmm.
Learn the craft Hunter Wing.
Alright, who are we doing next?
Guess when it comes down to it, how about Alyssa?
Alright, well, we gotta find her first. Let's see if she's outside.
If not, she could be inside. Nope, it looks like she's inside.
Alright. Now that's the mother. Is she upstairs? No, that's our room. We don't want to go in there. Now there she is. Oh, there's, I guess fixing up the bike. Still doing that.
It does make sense since they, she is technically the canon girlfriend. Oh, shoot!
So, these two met when they were younger and they forgot?
Wait a second. So that's the reason why they... Wow.
So they met when they were children. But they forgot.
So the first time we met, they were kids, and... But both Alyssa and Rain basically forgot.
That's something. You wouldn't...
There's only one more left. You choose the final decision.
Yeah, that's if we can find her. How about we do the maid? Doesn't surprise me she would be cooking. Question. Who's cooking, I wonder whose cooking would be better. Sharon's or Chi-Chi's?
I don't know. I've never tried, Sharon's cooking before. I would have to try hers. Let me think. I've visited Arabonia. I've tried her cooking, and I tried even. Let's say they would probably be equal.
Oh.
To be honest, they would. I haven't tried her. This Sharon's cooking. I would have to. We'd have to put up a. Maybe that's be a good competition. Get into transformation. Go to that place to find where she is. So.
Right.
Oh, you an upper rank. Here's a little something from the guild. Nice work. You did alright, I guess.
Okay.
I've thought long and hard about it, and I think we as a class need to find a third way. A path of our own, separate from the ones the reformist and noble factions are taking.
A third way, you say? I do agree. It wouldn't feel quite right for us to directly support either side.
True. We might be military academy students.
Involving ourselves in a civil war isn't something we should take lightly. We might have a divine knight on our side, but we're still going to need to be very careful how we proceed.
Whatever we do, Valimar will certainly be at the center.
No doubt. We've all seen how powerful the Divine Knights are. If we use them right, we can intervene in the war as much as we want.
They're quite literally beings of legend. However, his potential influence on the war is all the more reason why he will need to be used cautiously.
What are we gonna do then? Even if we agree on not siding with either of the factions, I'm pretty sure each of us have different stuff we want to do, and different things that we have to do too.
Yeah, that's true. For my part, I need to rescue Elise and Princess Alphen from the Noble Alliance's clutches. Whether it's alone or with you guys, it's something I'll do.
There's no way you'll be alone for that. We're with you all the way. I'm concerned about Dad too, what with them having him under arrest.
I still can't get in contact with Fiona either. I'm glad I was able to see Dad, but I'm worried about her.
For me, I'm worried about Ruhr as a whole. It's a huge relief to see you're alright, Sharon, but Mother's still unaccounted for.
I'm sorry I can't do more to comfort you, my lady.
And I have no idea where Father's been for the past month. I'm certain he must be well, but all the same.
We're all worried about our families, I see. Hopefully, we can find some information on all of them before the fighting gets any more fierce.
I'm certainly not worried about the safety of mine. Although, suffice it to say, if we choose to intervene in the war, conflict with them is all but inevitable.
That goes for Zeno and Leo too. They've been hired by the Noble Alliance, so I'd say it's likely we'll run into them in the future. Plus, Emma and I still need to talk to Vita to see what exactly she's trying to do. To figure out what's so important to her that she was willing to break a taboo to do it.
That's true.
Whatever you decide to do, you'll have my full support. Just as the warriors of Nord did 250 years ago, I'm determined to fight to protect my second homeland, and those who live within it.
Oh, same! We can do this! I can back him up, right, Claire?
How could I say no? I have my own duties to take care of as part of the Railway Military Police, but I fully intend to support all of you with everything I have.
I'm thinking it's about time I return to helping the guild, actually. But I'll still be in touch with Sarah, so I'm sure I can lend a hand or two anytime you need it.
Naturally, I'd be overjoyed to continue serving as your dormitory's caretaker.
I'm your instructor, so you're stuck with me to the very end. Whatever you choose to do, you'll have my support. You're going to need to decide on a more specific course of action, though. Resolving to find a third way is a start, but only a start. It also leaves plenty of questions that need to be answered on top of it all.
Well, then how about this? Let's figure out right now whether or not we want to keep using Ymir as our base of operations.
Just so we're clear on this, there's a limit to how many people can use the spirit path at any one time. And with as many people as we have now, I'm not sure how useful it's going to be at this point.
And we're limited on how frequently we can use it.
Oh, right. But we're also just as limited on where we can go otherwise. We haven't exactly been the most subtle group around. Who's to say we could even operate elsewhere?
An astute point. The Noble Alliance will no doubt be even more wary of us than before.
In the end, no matter what we decide, we lose.
Indeed. Yet we're short on time, so a decision must be made now.
There's gotta be something that only we can do.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I know it exists. And I'm sure that we'll find it. The best thing we can do now is keep talking things out until we find a way. There's no point in rushing into a decision.
Well, doesn't this look fun?
What?
Mind if I join in?
What in the world?
It couldn't be.
Vita?
Her again. Why?
It's lovely to see you again, Emma. You were finally able to reunite with all of your classmates. I'm happy for you. Really, I am. The goddess was on your side after all,
Cut the crap, Vita. Have you been listening in all this time?
Where are you?
I'm not far at all. Listen closely now.
She's right outside.
That sounds just like...
Is that?
It's coming from above us!
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the Noble Alliance Force's flagship?
What's the Pantagruel doing here? Damn it! I didn't think she'd tell the rest of their army where we were.
But why now?
Why? Because our preparations are finally complete.
Vita!
Vita, you're here. Yes, I am here, in the flesh. Good day to you all, Class 7. As nice as it would be to finally give you a hug, Emma, I wouldn't want to keep our guest of honor waiting any longer. So, without further ado...
Oh no!
Can't be. He's the Azure Knight. Crow.
Dean the Asher Knight?
Long time no see, guys. Sorry for dropping in on me like this, but I'm sure you know the drill by now. You ready to have some fun?
Is that really you, Crow?
There's no doubt about it.
See, you damn terrorist.
Come on!
Right! Heed my call! Valimar!
Acknowledged.
This time it's not going to go down like last time.
I'm not gonna lose this time. Because at the end of the day, he's just an obstacle that needs to be overcome.
So lend me your power, Valimar!
Very well. Use my power as you see fit.
You've really taken to piloting since your last encounter, haven't you? I was hoping you would, and you didn't let me down. You boys have so much potential. But potential is only that. Potential. And you, Reen, might want to reevaluate just how many obstacles need overcoming.
Now every one of them is attacking.
This is bad.
Aren't those the Alliance's allies?
Long time no see, kiddos. You doing alright, Fee?
I see the purple lightning has joined your ranks.
Zeno. Leo.
Zephyr.
And a few members of Ouroboros, too.
And look, Sammy's here too.
Kindly stop referring to Clown Soleus with that bizarre nickname.
Ah, it's such a pleasure to visit this wintry wonderland once again.
Oh, it's a pleasure, all right. The time for my long-awaited revenge has finally come. Now you shall pay!
It's only been 2 days since you first fought them, you know.
This could pose a problem. Why send so many powerful allies here?
You've proven to be rather formidable adversaries after all. It wouldn't do to underestimate you.
Rufus!
I'm pleased to see you all again, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. As for you, dear brother, I was told that you'd run away from home. It does my heart good to see you safe and sound. So, you've finally gathered up the will to make the difficult choices life set at your feet, I presume. Even if those choices place you in my line of fire?
I can't believe he's shown up too.
The Noble Alliance is pulling out all the stops to finally get rid of us, aren't they?
Oh, good lord.
Goodness gracious.
Reen, we'll take care of everything here. You and Valimar have your own battle to fight.
Are you sure?
We're in for a real brawl out here, but a guy couldn't ask for better opponents.
Leave the battle on the ground to us.
We've no intention of backing down without a fight. Oh, wait, Sharon! I know they're all strong, but still.
Well, what do you say we get started?
Here he comes!
I don't like this at all.
I'm impressed. You managed to hold your own better than I expected you to. It's only been a month or so, but you've really grown as an Awakener, Reen.
Well, it's hard to go through the kinds of things I have without growing from the experience. And now that I've done all that, I'm going to be the one who takes you down!
No, you're not. I said you could hold your own, not that you could win. Remember, there's still a 3-year gap's worth of experience between us. And it's time you realize just how much of an impact that gap has.
That's enough, Crow!
Oh boy.
Do they really stand a chance?
Well, they're putting up a good fight so far, but yeah, it's not looking good. They're outnumbered for one thing.
Then it's time we lent them our aid.
Agreed! Weapons at the ready, guys!
Always in a rush, aren't you? Stay right where you are. I'll serve as your opponent today.
You will?
Trying to stop us from joining in?
I'd rather our intrusion cause as little inconvenience as possible for the people of this village. I'll let you make the first move. It's been quite some time since I last instructed you in fencing uses. I look forward to seeing how you've improved.
Alright.
Wow.
His guard's perfect.
Stay alert. Rufus is a master of court fencing. We'll need to put all we have into this battle to even stand a chance against him.
I would have it no other way.
I have a feeling we're gonna lose.
Select your... Oh, shoot! And sadly, you can't use Reed for this one.
Nope. Alright, here we go.
Anything against Rufus?
This is my secret weapon! Charging orbital energy! Judgment Arrow!
My turn.
Why do I feel like we need to lose this?
My turn. Your end is sure.
My turn. Yes!
Alright.
Oh.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I can do this.
I bet we have to lose.
I won't lose. Not here! No problem. This is my...
Melissa, go down already. What are you doing?
I can do this. Arcus, activate. Hiss!
Light.
I won't lose. Arcus, activate. Hiss!
What in the...
Let's go.
Wow.
It's really like Alyssa does not want to go down.
No.
Not here. Let's go.
But we know that we have to lose.
No.
Yep. Because of story base. Why is it every time we have to lose and she's on the screen, she doesn't go down?
Well, I won't deny that was an entertaining diversion. But you'd do well to intensify your training regimen if you hope to best me.
How is he so strong?
We didn't stand a chance.
He might even be stronger than Sarah.
Are you guys okay? Hey, you really think you've got time to be worrying about them? You ain't getting out of this one, Reen. All right, bring it on! It's time to settle this, Crow!
Crow is heartless.
Bring it up!
No pun intended.
Time! Let's go! Gotcha!
So, only this time you know the arts with fees.
Time! Now! Gotcha!
Think you can handle this?
Now! Gotcha!
There we go. Let's get that there. Now, dodge that.
Gotcha!
Hope you're ready. This is flipping just like us and Travis the one all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Time! Now! Gotcha! Darkness! There! Gotcha!
This is bad.
Bring it on!
Dodge that. There we go.
Let's go! Gotcha!
No. Mm-mm.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Hey! Are you okay?
I guess we were supposed to lose.
Looks like it.
Settled enough for you? You didn't even bother to use that trump card of yours.
He wasn't even trying last time, then was he?
Come on. With the way you are now, I don't even need to try. I'll always win. And that Reen perfectly illustrates just how massive the gulf between us is. Maybe you think you've had it tough up till now, but you're gonna need to go through a hell of a lot more if you want to even the odds.
I see the battle here has come to an end.
Oh, hey Via.
I can't help but feel a little bummed that everything went exactly as I thought it would. Still, it just goes to show how much faith I have in your skills, my sweet Azure Chevalier.
Funny, I don't recall ever becoming yours. How's everything up top?
I think it's only a matter of time before the battle is decided. But we've caused enough trouble for the people of Ymir already. It's about time we brought this to a close. Finestrum Phantasma.
My apologies for not coming down to speak with you in person, ladies and gentlemen of Thor's Military Academy. You know who I am, of course, but I am Duke Cayenne, ruler of the Lemaire province and supreme leader of the Noble Alliance.
Duke Cayenne?
So even the big guy himself is here.
I must say, what a curious group we have here. I heard as much, but allow me to extend my most heartfelt congratulations. My expectations have thoroughly been exceeded. When I saw young Eustace and Laura in Legram earlier this year, I could never have imagined this is how we would next meet. Oh, I'm sure your parents must have warned you against wandering off with such disreputable individuals, but I suppose every child thinks that they alone know what is best for themselves. Duke Alborea was simply livid about what happened, but it can't hurt to learn more about the outside world,
Everywhere that leaves his mouth is condescending.
Did you come all the way here just to tell us that?
Don't be silly, child. Reen Schwarzer. I had this meeting arranged because I wanted to speak with you. Perhaps the method was a touch too garish for something so simple, but do forgive me for not formally requesting an audience.
With me?
With you. Allow me to get right to the point. I wish to invite you, Ashen Chevalier, aboard our flagship. I've heard all about your magnificent exploits across the land, and so I thought it would be nice to sit down and have a long, pleasant chat with you about the past, the present, as well as your future.
Are you suggesting you want Reen to join the Noble Alliance?
Should you accept my invitation, we will withdraw peacefully from Ymir. Furthermore, I give you my personal assurance that we will leave this village alone for the duration of this war. A fine proposition, is it not? Are we interested?
Very well. Allow me to accept your invitation.
Don't be an idiot! This is clearly a trap! They wouldn't come all the way out here and take you into their flagship if it weren't.
I appreciate your concern. But trap or not, this might be a good chance for us, too. I think I'd regret it if I let it pass. Balamar, transport Celine back outside.
Are you certain?
Now hold it right there!
Don't worry about me. The odds were against all of us getting back together, but we did it. And I'm sure we can do it again, too. So just wait with Emma for now. I'll be back before you know it. Balamar, if you would.
Very well.
Oh, wait!
Oh, well?
Consider that payback for having her send us away from our friends from the first game.
Yep. Oh, yeah, this is considered payback.
It seems the time has come for us to part ways once again, but remember this. You're an Alberea. There is power and dignity in that name, to whatever end you would use it. I want you to prove that the convictions you cling to are worthy of your loyalty. Not for my benefit, but for yours.
Wait! Lord Rufus!
Well met, Lord Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to see you again. Allow me to extend my apologies for the harm my father visited upon this town and its people.
Never mind that. What do you intend to do with my son? And what is a promising young man like yourself?
We're simply going to borrow young Reen for a short while. There's nothing to worry about. I'm a busy man these days, though, so for now, I bid you adieu.
They all finally got back together, too. Why?
Sorry, but I'll be back, I promise. So stay safe.
Reen! Reen!
I really don't like this at all.
I don't like it either.
Having to be in the same ship, being in the same area as Crow.
And not only that, you got took away from your... Oh! Everyone's bonds has strengthened. Alyssa, level 3 with Elliot, level 3 with, Laura, level 3 with Marcus. Emma. Ah, yes, nice. Level 4. Level 3. And wow.
We still can't exit.
Only that. I thought it would max out with for free. Guess not yet.
I wish. Why is this scene nighttime?
Osnos, any ideas? Calculating. It looks like, in terms of the hours, it has went from, according to the laws, it went from early sunset to nightfall. Oh, okay, makes... Alrighty then.
So this is what Duke Cayenne looks like from up close. It's hard to believe that I've ended up in the same room as the leader of the Noble Alliance. Although, I guess we did meet back in Legram before the war broke out.
Reen Schwarzer, truth be told, we don't want this war to drag on any more than you do.
Really?
We only acted as we did, due in part to our dearly departed Chancellor's behavior being far too unreasonable to justify turning a blind eye. He garnered the trust of His Majesty, and in turn misused that trust. He flagrantly disregarded this nation's beloved culture and traditions, treating Erebonia as if it were his own personal property. Surely you too noticed this.
Well, I can't say I disagree. We did hear story after story during our field studies about how aggressive his policies were, about the way he didn't care how many enemies he made as a result, creating terrorist groups at the Imperial Liberation Front.
But as I said, the cause of our nation's ills is now gone. Now, all that remains is to turn back the hands of time just a touch, and the good old days of the Empire will be upon us once more. The key to this bright future lies in putting aside our differences and joining hands. Am I wrong?
I'm afraid that yes, you are. Do you honestly believe that people can so easily put aside their differences after all the Alliance has done? You occupied Heimdall and effectively took every one of its citizens hostage, imprisoned the Imperial family. And let's not forget how you're now in league with the enemy nation responsible for the destruction of Gorelia Fortress. After all that, the Imperial army would never bow their heads to the likes of you.
My word! I'm afraid there's been a terrible misunderstanding. The Imperial family is simply under our loving protection.
Wrong.
They certainly haven't been in prison.
Wrong.
But that does bring me to exactly why I want you to help us.
It does?
The Azure Knight is already on our side. But if we had your Ashen Knight as well, that would mean we'd have two of the great knights of Erebonian legend to put into play. Couple them with our Panzer Soldats, and the Imperial Army's armored divisions would cower before us. You may not find us winning the war ideal, but this union benefits everyone more than carrying on until our inevitable victory,
I don't think it's that simple.
I beg to differ. The presence of Soldats units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
Well...
We're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form. And if that holds true even for mass-produced soldats made with modern technology, it will be all the more true for the divine knights of legend you and Crow possess.
Can't argue with that logic.
Shut up!
I will say it once more. Gileath Osborne is dead.
I doubt it.
And with his death, all that's left to be done is end this ridiculous war and return order to the Empire. Only then will everything be as it should.
Nope.
That includes both your pleasant academy life and the peaceful days of darling Elise and her friend the princess.
Are you trying to...
Whatever you ultimately decide, their safety is guaranteed. I would ask that you promise him this, if nothing else, Your Grace.
But of course, I'm not a monster.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Rufus.
We may stand on opposite sides of this conflict, but I still sit on Thor's board of directors. And in that capacity, I suggest you consider carefully the choice before you. After all, Every soldier must decide for himself whether a cause is worth fighting, perhaps even dying for. I look forward to hearing your answer.
Can we actually... Intermission?
Intermission up.
Can we actually save the game now? And I mean correctly.
Calculating. Doesn't look like it. So you mean to tell me we're gonna have to save some more cutscenes? Great! Hey, Ozonos, what do you think about all this? I want nothing to do with that crow, that Rita, or any of the associates from the Associate Noble Alliance.
All that's left to be done is end this ridiculous war and return order to the Empire. Only then will everything be as it should. That includes both your pleasant academy life and the peaceful days of darling Elise and her friend the princess.
I suggest you consider carefully the choice before you. After all, every soldier must decide for himself whether a cause is worth fighting, perhaps even dying for. I look forward to hearing your answer.
It's hard to argue that this war began because the noble faction went too far. But the longer it goes on, the more people are going to suffer. Am I really okay with that? If I join them, I could reduce the number of victims, be friends with Crow again, free Elise and Princess Elfin.
Remove the first part there. Remove that.
No, this isn't that simple. Think, Rean, think! I was able to reunite with the others, but Elise and Princess Elfin are still in the Alliance's custody. What's the best thing I can do? This isn't just about me. What do all of us want to do?
Keep racking your brain like that and smoke will start coming out of your ears.
Get out of the room right now!
What do you want?
Hey now, no need to give me that look.
Yes,
I figured I was gonna find you busy thinking everything over like your life depended on it. And what do you know? I was right.
How about you mind your own damn business?
Thank you, Rean. Thank you.
Don't you have better things to do with your time? I figured the glorious Azure Chevalier would be far too busy with the war to be hanging out around here.
Thank you, Rean. About time you caught on.
It's tough being popular. If you joined us, I could get away with doing half the work I am now.
Nope. 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 Nope.
So come on, stop freaking out about it so much and make a choice.
This isn't something I can just decide by flipping a coin, Crow. And besides, it'd probably be an easier choice if not for a certain someone.
Thank you, Rean.
What's that in your hand, anyway?
Seriously, you...
Grub, of course. Kinda early, but I brought you your lunch. Mind if I join you?
He was on a right track and then he flippin' ruined it.
Hamburgers, fries, and onion rings, huh? I was expecting something more fancy like I had last night.
Oh, that kind of food more your thing? Okay then, give me a minute while I go ask the chef to whip something up.
No, this is fine. The burger looks delicious.
Cool. Alright, dig in.
This tastes kinda different from a normal burger. Oh, no wonder. It's got whitefish in it.
Yeah, they're called fish burgers. Pretty good, right?
Yeah, the tartar sauce makes for an unusual extra flavoring too. Well, I like this way more than the food I had last night, to be honest.
Well, glad to hear it. Guess it was worth putting my cooking skills to the test after all.
Wait, you made this?
Was my first time cooking in a while, too. Sharon could probably do better, though. But I wanted to give it a shot anyway. This stuff was like soul food back in Dry, where I grew up.
Oh.
To think, all the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses. Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SEZ.
Oh, yeah. Vita was using some weird thing of hers to let you see what was going on, wasn't she? So I guess you saw what happened there.
Yeah. Jirai was that special economic zone in the northwest you guys went to during our August field study, too. So you ended up going back to your old hometown then?
Yeah, by pure coincidence. It's changed a lot since I was last there, but it was nostalgic in its own way too.
It's been bugging me for a long time now. What could have made you want to join a group of terrorists like the Imperial Liberation Front? What was it that made you hate Chancellor Osborne that much? Enough to take his life? Tell me, Crow. I want to know what it was that made you who you are now. What kind of place Jirai was, how you lived there, and what you were doing before you entered the academy and met Toa, Angelica, and George.
Where's the fun in prying into a guy's past? Save all that talk for your number one in class. Who's the lucky girl anyway? Elisa? Laura? Emma? Fee?
None of your damn business.
And don't tell me it's Milliam, because, you know, it...
I'm serious, Crow. I really want to know. Think of telling me your past as paying off the interest you owe on that 50 Mira. Because until I know, until we know, we won't be able to move forward.
You're really serious.
Crow?
My past really isn't that big of a deal, you know. It's got nothing on yours, that's for sure. If you find yourself thinking that's all when I'm done, well, I warned you. So, you really want to know?
Yeah. Nothing you say will change my mind. Please, tell me.
Alright, you win. Like I said, it's just your run-of-the-mill sob story. Pick up any history textbook and you'll probably find a dozen others just like it. It's the kind of story that's so common no one bothers to remember it, like it never even happened. Back in those days, Jirai was known as Dry City. It was a city-state off the coast of northwest Zemuria that prospered through maritime trade with West Erebonia, It had a population of around 150,000 people, so it wasn't exactly a big place or anything. Because of that, the surrounding nations left it alone and let us live out our days in peace. We were pretty fortunate, all things considered, until about 20 years ago. That was when the North Ambrian disaster struck, and much of the Principality of North Ambria was turned to salt. And as a result, trade on the northwest shore was reduced to virtually nothing. Day after day, Jirai's prosperity started to fade away. Still, it wasn't all bad. We had our fishing, our historic landmarks, our septium mines. We could make use of those to get trade going again, both to keep our state running and to help out North Ambria. In fact, the one who advocated that approach was the mayor, my grandfather. He was the last mayor Jirai City ever had. He was a stubborn old bastard, but he had this wry sense of humor, and was well loved by everyone. I lost my mom and dad early, so he was also my only living relative. He taught me just about everything a guy could know. He was like a mom, dad, and your old master rolled into one, I guess. Anyway, fast forward to 10 years ago. Out of nowhere, we received this proposal from the Erebonian government. They said they wanted to extend a railway line from Heimdall all the way to Jirai. We relied on the sea for trade before, but there wasn't any reason to believe we couldn't benefit from being connected to Heimdall by rail. The proposal drew overwhelming support from the city's council, and as a result, my grandfather was forced to accept. Within a year, the city had all of its old life back and then some. The streets were more bustling than ever. But keep in mind, this was a result of huge amounts of imperial capital flowing into the city. Land and buildings we once treasured were bought up left and right. Everything became a target for investment. People only cared about making money. Something similar supposedly happened in Crossbell too, but unlike there, no opposition existed in Jirai. My grandfather sensed something was off, and he tried what he could to get the situation under control. Then one day, someone blew up the railway line leading to Jirai. Everyone demanded that it be repaired as quickly as possible. Everyone except the Imperial government. Instead, they panned our national security arrangements for being insufficient and threatened to withdraw all Imperial capital. The city was left in an uproar like we'd never seen. Shares plummeted, and with no one able to ascertain the culprit's identity, that was when he showed up. Chancellor Gileath Osborne, in his third year as representative of the Imperial government, personally came to Jirai. We then received a second proposal.
The restoration of the railway and its future security will be seen to by the Imperial Army. In return for our continued assistance in safekeeping, Jirai will come under the wing of our glorious empire and attain even greater prosperity as a special economic zone.
The timing was too good to be true, really. Realizing this, my grandfather staunchly opposed the idea. He tried everything he could to convince the city's council to reject the offer. Unfortunately, once you taste the sweet fruit of prosperity, it's hard to want to go back. The council, made up of influential merchants and all their greed, jumped at the offer. And tempted by the elimination of customs, together with the tax breaks from being an SEZ, many of the citizens did too. And during all that, they'd conveniently found a suspect behind the railway incident. My grandfather. He loved Jirai more than anyone, and up till then its people loved him too. And yet virtually overnight, he found himself facing the wrath of both the city's council and the citizens alike. Left with no choice, he resigned from his position as mayor, and Jirai formally became part of the empire. Both of these things happened on the same exact day. That was 8 years ago. Naturally, everyone knew my grandfather wasn't the one who did it. They knew who was really responsible. They just turned a blind eye to the truth. See? I warned you. Just your run-of-the-mill sob story.
I don't know what to say, Crow. What happened to him after that?
One day, he just up and died. Once he resigned, the whole affair with the railway getting blown up was all but forgotten. He lived comfortably in retirement for about half a year, fell ill, and that was that. He just lost the will to go on, I guess. Like I said, he was the only family I had. I mean, I had plenty of friends even then, but I chose to leave it all behind. I was 13 at the time. I wandered the land, doing whatever I had to get by. That was when I met old Cayenne, who happily indulged my hatred for the Chancellor. And with his financial backing, I went out with the goal to find others who were just like me. That was the beginning of the Imperial Liberation Front. Gideon, Scarlet, and Vulcan were among those I recruited. I had also met Vita then. I only knew her as the woman who would often come to see Cayenne. She guided me to a place below the city of Ortis, and there slept the Azure Knight Ordine. One after another, I overcame the same trials you did with your friends, but alone. And once I'd proven myself worthy, Ordine accepted me as his awakener. That was 3 years ago. I was 16. My preparations complete, I concealed my background and enrolled in a military academy near the capital. Everything I did for the sole purpose of taking the Chancellor's head. Come on now, what's with the face? You look sadder about all this than I do.
Yeah, I guess.
I swear. I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil or anything.
What?
Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather. And he may have lost, but Pop's always loved a good gamble. It's thanks to him that I'm pretty good at chess, card games, that kind of stuff. I'd say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
At the end of the day, there's no denying this country has problems, and the Chancellor's methods were making them worse. I studied those problems, worked out how to use the situation to my advantage, and then won the game with an all-or-nothing gamble. But when you think of how peaceful Jirai is now, I'd say I've got a duty to clear up the mess left behind by my game too, which means ending this war and restoring peace. So it's only when that's done that my game is truly over. I don't want whatever your decision is to be influenced by my past, okay? Like Rufus said, you need to think long and hard about what it is you're fighting for. For you, more than anyone else.
Yeah, but...
Anyway, I think I've stuck around here for long enough. You're gonna be treated as a visitor. Well, sort of. It's about time for the higher-ups to head back to Heimdall, so go ahead and pass the time however you want.
However I want? What else can I even do here?
Okay, so it looks like they're leaving. Okay.
There'll be no guards outside your room, so if you want to try and escape, be my guest. Just keep in mind that some members of Ouroboros and Zephyr are on board too. Not to mention me, Scarlet, and Vulcan. So if you're up for a gamble of your own, get ready.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, one more thing. There's this real cute visitor in the guest of honor's room on the second floor. I think she'd perk right up if she saw you, so why not go pay her a visit? Just don't go making your girl jealous, okay?
I wonder who he means. He said she's in the guest of honor's room. Well, I can't waste much time here. I told everyone I'd definitely come back soon. Right now, I need to gather as much information as I can. I can make my choice after that. At least then, it'll be an informed one.
Can we actually save the game now? My lord.
My goodness, like...
Oh, we actually can, thank God.
I guess we can finally exit.
Yep. So, everyone, please sign off.
Alright. This is Gamma 2 signing off. This is Goku signing off. And this is the experiment. And Osnos signing off.
And this is Dr. Finitivus signing off. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me, and I'll see you guys next time, my little experiments. Goodbye.